putting off creating and selling an ebook, this video is for you, because in this video I am going to dispel 6 myths about creating ebooks. I'm Sally Oddy, a business marketing and mindset mentor, and I help women package their knowledge and sell it online to create a life and business they love. I have got some more videos about ebooks. I've got an ebooks for beginners video, ebooks you can literally create and sell in a day, and this video is all about myths, things that people believe about creating ebooks that might actually be stopping them from creating them. So just as a little reminder, ebooks are electronic books, digital format books that sell online, 24/7 passive income generating assets that literally anyone can create. And today I'm going to be sharing with you like things that people believe about ebooks that are simply not true. The first thing some people believe about ebooks is that people want to get all the information for free, and the reason that is a myth is because getting information for free takes time. So you either kind of have time or you have money. And yes, you can go out there and find all the information. You can do the research. You can gather all the information, but that takes a lot of time. So for example, if you did an ebook on 10 things to know before you buy your first electronic car, yes, all of that stuff that you're sharing in there is probably stuff that is available on the internet. That's probably how you discovered it yourself when you bought your first electronic car. But the person who's going to buy their first electronic car can either spend weeks and weeks and weeks finding that information for themselves, or they can simply buy your ebook and have everything packaged conveniently in one place. So people don't necessarily just want free information, because free information can often take a huge amount of time. So the value in an ebook is that it's based on your experience, your expertise, and you've invested the time to do all of that learning, have all of that experience, and package it up in one neat little package so that all someone has to do is buy your ebook and they have the step-by-step of exactly how to do something. So that myth that people only want information for free is simply not true. Myth number 2 about creating ebooks is that you have to be like a world-leading expert, or that you have to know a huge amount about a specialist subject in order to create an ebook. And again, that is simply not true at all. I'm not the world-leading expert on ebooks, but I'm creating these videos on ebooks because ebooks are something I've created a lot of in my past. It's a way that I know is great to make passive income. I know enough about creating ebooks to create these videos, and 10 to 1, because I've been working on this for a while now, I know more than someone who's only coming into the world of ebooks. So the knowledge I'm sharing has value, even though I'm not a world-leading expert. So I could, and I have actually, created a course on how to create ebooks. I've got ebook templates. They're all linked down below, by the way. But I'm not a world-leading expert on ebooks. So you don't have to be a leading expert. You don't have to know everything there is to know. Ebooks are basically based on your experience, your expertise, whatever that is, however much that is. So you don't have to be the world-leading expert. There are so many well-known chefs out there, but you could do an ebook on 10 quick, easy family one-pot dinners, and thousands of women around the world would buy it, because it's probably like, if you're a mum and you're creating these dinners and that's your message, like, I'm a mum, I've saved time, then they're probably actually more likely to buy that book from you, that ebook from you, than from a fancy dancy chef who may have never had to manage an entire family or a family budget or everyone's differing tastes before. So don't underestimate how much of an expert you actually are without probably even realizing it. The knowledge you have is more than enough, I promise you. The third myth about creating ebooks is that it takes a huge amount of time. This is simply not true. You're not writing a storybook. You're not writing a self-development book. You're not writing a self-help book or a business book. An ebook is basically a simple way of gathering information and delivering it to someone. So you don't have to be a great writer. It doesn't take a huge amount of time. Ebooks are a whole different thing than actually writing a book. So I've shared in a previous video ebook ideas that you can literally create in a day, like lists, tips and tricks, challenges, tools that you use. There are so many things that you probably already have. You may be a blogger who's been doing blogs for years and years and years, and you can gather up some of those blogs and turn them into an ebook. There are so many different things that you've probably already got that you can just literally put into an ebook. Like if you've been creating recipes for years, or like anything that you've got, you can literally just copy and paste it and put it into an ebook. So ebooks do not take a huge amount of time. They can do if you want to do a massively in-depth guide kind of ebook, but you can literally create an ebook in a day and start selling it the same day. So ebooks do not have to take a lot of time. The fourth myth about creating ebooks is that the tech is too confusing. You can literally do an ebook in a Word or text document. Ebooks don't have to be fancy Dan in order to sell. They really, really don't. If you're delivering information that people find valuable and that they want to know and they're interested in finding out, whether your ebook looks pretty or not probably isn't going to be the thing that makes them decide whether to buy it or not. So you actually don't need a huge amount of fancy tech to create your ebook. If you literally do it in a Word format, save it as a PDF, upload that PDF somewhere where you can generate a link, or literally just email people the PDF. Like, it doesn't need to be super fancy. Yes, you can create ebooks with a bit more tech. I create all of mine in Canva. I find that super, super easy. I do actually have a Canva ebook template, so if you do use Canva and you'd like to create an ebook, it will save you so much time in design. So I've got an ebook template which I'll link down below. But really, the tech doesn't have to be complicated. I always say to my clients, like, keep it simple. Start from where you are. Like, what is the minimum amount of steps and tech that you can do to literally take the idea from your head into an ebook, into someone's hands? Like, what is the minimum amount of steps that you can do for that? It doesn't have to be perfect for you to start. That's something I think a lot of people fall into the trap of, that something has to be perfect. I always use the example of my YouTube channel, actually, because I started my YouTube channel about 7 years ago when I'm filming this, and the first YouTube video I did was literally me in my dark office using my computer camera, which was terrible, demonstrating, I think it was an eyebrow pencil or a lip plumper. And that video has had like hundreds of thousands of views, and the quality was awful. I didn't wait until I knew how to do a video for YouTube to do a video for YouTube. Like, I just wanted to do it, so I just started. And I've left that video up. I mean, it's still getting views and earning me money today, so that shows you that perfection doesn't always sell. But I've also left it up there to demonstrate that actually where you start from to where you get to is a whole different thing. So your first ebook might be quite rough and ready, the way you deliver it might be rough and ready, that's absolutely fine. If you get into creating ebooks, over time you'll refine the process, and your ebooks will get a little bit slicker. But that doesn't necessarily mean they'll sell more, so you don't need fancy stuff in order to create your ebook. Myth number 5 about ebooks is that they are difficult to sell. This is simply not the case, because ebooks are a low investment thing to buy. You know, we don't sell ebooks for $500 necessarily. Ebooks are generally quite low investment items for people to buy, and when they think about the amount of time they're gonna save, let's go back to the electric car thing. If you're doing an ebook on 10 things to know before buying an electric car, the person who's going to buy an electric car probably values their time quite highly. So if your ebook is $25 and they think, this is going to take me weeks and weeks to figure out, or I can just spend $25 and get it all in one go, they're going to spend the $25, because for them their time is more valuable than spending the time doing that when it's just there for them. So ebooks pretty much sell themselves. They're actually really, really easy to sell because you're saving people time, energy, effort, and that translates into saving them money. As long as your ebook is on something that people are interested in and that people don't want to spend the time figuring out for themselves, your ebook will sell. The 6th myth about ebooks is that you need to have a big audience in order to sell ebooks. Again, that is simply not the case. If you've got a Pinterest account, or if you can open a Pinterest account and you've got one ebook that is on a subject that people are really interested in, and you do a pin a day every day for like a month on that ebook with various headings and different messaging and reasons why people should buy the ebook and expressing the ebook in different ways, the ebook will sell, whether you have any followers on Pinterest or not, because Pinterest is a global search engine. So anyone who's looking for that information will find it. This is why I personally advise my clients to have global search as their main business development tool or tactic. Because like things like YouTube, for example, so if you start a YouTube channel from scratch, which we've all done, you know, we're all here, we've all started channels at some stage or another. We didn't all burst onto the scene with thousands of followers necessarily. If you start a YouTube channel and you've got a couple of ebooks to sell or a few digital products to sell, and you do a range of videos, just like I'm doing now about ebooks, you do a range of videos about the topic of your ebook. Whenever anyone is searching for information on that ebook, whether you have no followers or 1,000 followers, because it's a search engine, your content is likely to be seen by people who are searching for it. Again, global search is your blog on your website because it's mapped to Google. So you don't need to have a big audience in order to sell your ebook. Even in your Facebook community, if you've got 200 friends, but they're all kind of similar to you. So if you're a busy working mum and you've created an ebook on 30 one-pot super fast family friendly recipes, 10 ways to manage a tight family budget, declutter your home in 30 days, 10 ways to be more organized when you've got a large family. If you create a few ebooks on those subjects, and most of your friends on Facebook, for example, are mums who are in a similar situation to you, and you talk about your ebooks to them, they're gonna buy your ebooks. So you don't need to have thousands and thousands on a mailing list or on Instagram or thousands of followers on YouTube to sell your ebooks. It's simply not true. So I hope that this has dispelled some myths for you on ebooks. Seriously, ebooks are the fastest, easiest way to package up your knowledge and sell it online. It's passive income. Money can literally be coming into your bank account 24/7 just from the stuff you already know. So they're the best way, honestly, they're the simplest and easiest way of making money online. Let me know if any myths have been dispelled for you, if you've been thinking about creating an ebook but you've been worried about different things and this video has helped you decide, yes, I can do it. I do have a lot of resources to help you create your first ebook. I'll link them all in the description box below. Let me know your experiences with ebooks. Let me know what you think. If you've got any other myths that you can help us dispel, drop them down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to create a life and business you love, and I will see you next time. Bye.